May I commence the proceedings?
Yes.
Order. The President is pleased to appoint Justice P.V. Asha, retired, former Judge, Kerala High Court, as Judicial Member in the Kerala Administrative Tribunal, CAT, in the pay scale of Rs 2,25,000 fixed for a period of 4 years from the date of assumption of charge of the post or till attaining the age of 67 years, whichever is earlier. The conditions of service of Justice P.V. Asha, retired as judicial member in the Kerala Administrative Tribunal, shall be governed by the provisions of the Tribunals Reforms Act 2021 and rules framed thereunder. Justice P.V. Asha, retired, is required to join the Kerala Administrative Tribunal within 30 days from the date of issue of this order, failing which the above appointment shall be treated as cancelled. The issues in compliance with the order of the Appointments Committee of the Cabinet via communication number 6/21 2022 EO SM2 dated 21/9/2022.
First one. I,
Justice P.V. Asha,
having been appointed as member of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal,
having been appointed as member of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal,
do solemnly affirm,
do solemnly affirm,
in the name of God,
in the name of God,
that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties
that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties
as member Kerala Administrative Tribunal
as the member Kerala Administrative Tribunal
to the best of my ability, knowledge and judgment,
to the best of my ability, knowledge and judgment,
without fear or favor,
without fear or favor,
affection or ill will,
affection or ill will,
and that I will uphold the Constitution and the laws.
and that I will uphold the Constitution and the laws.
Yes. I,
Justice P.V. Asha,
having been appointed as the member of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal,
having been appointed as the member of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal,
do solemnly affirm in the name of God
do solemnly affirm in the name of God
that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person
that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person
or persons
or persons
any matter which shall be brought under my consideration
any matter which shall be brought under my consideration
or shall become known to me as member of the said Kerala Administrative Tribunal,
or shall become known to me as member of the said Kerala Administrative Tribunal,
except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as the member.
except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as the member.
Order. The President is pleased to appoint Ms. M.R. Sreelatha, Advocate, Kerala High Court, as Judicial Member in the Kerala Administrative Tribunal in the pay scale of Rs 2,25,000 fixed for a period of 4 years from the date of assumption of charge of the post or till attaining the age of 67 years, whichever is earlier. The condition of service of Ms. M.R. Sreelatha as Judicial Member in the Kerala Administrative Tribunal shall be governed by the provisions of the Tribunal's Reforms Act 2021 and the rules framed thereunder. Ms. M.R. Sreelatha is required to join the Kerala Administrative Tribunal within 30 days from the date of issue of this order, failing which the above appointment shall be treated as cancelled. This issues in compliance with the order of the Appointments Committee of the Cabinet by the communication number 6/21 2022 EO SM2 dated 21/9/2022.
I,
M.R. Sreelatha,
having been appointed as member of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal,
having been appointed as member of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal,
do solemnly affirm in the name of God that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties as the member Kerala Administrative Tribunal
do solemnly affirm that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties as the member Kerala Administrative Tribunal
to the best of my ability, knowledge and judgment,
to the best of my ability, knowledge and judgment,
without fear or favor, affection or ill will,
without fear or favor, affection or ill will,
and that I will uphold the Constitution and the laws.
and that I will uphold the Constitution and the laws.
I,
M.R. Sreelatha,
having been appointed as the member of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal,
having been appointed as the member of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal,
do solemnly affirm that I will not directly or indirectly communicate
do solemnly affirm that I will not directly or indirectly communicate
or reveal to any person or persons any matter which shall be brought under my consideration
or reveal to any person or persons any matter which shall be brought under my consideration
or shall become known to me as member of the said Kerala Administrative Tribunal,
or shall become known to me as member of the said Kerala Administrative Tribunal,
except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as the member.
except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as the member.
The President is pleased to appoint Sri P.K. Kesavan, IFoS KL 1986 as an administrative member in the Kerala Administrative Tribunal CAT in the pay scale of Rs 2,25,000 fixed for a period of 4 years from the date of assumption of charge of the post or till attaining the age of 67 years, whichever is earlier. The conditions of service of Sri P.K. Kesavan as administrative member in the Kerala Administrative Tribunal shall be governed by the provisions of the Tribunal Reforms Act 2021 and rules framed thereunder. Sri P.K. Kesavan is required to join the Kerala Administrative Tribunal within 30 days from the date of issuance of this order, failing which the above appointment shall be treated as cancelled. This issue is in compliance with the order of the Appointments Committee of the Cabinet by the communication number 6/20/2022 EO SM2 dated 10/9/2022.
I,
I, P.K. Kesavan,
having been appointed as member of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal,
having been appointed as the member of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal,
do solemnly affirm in the name of God
do solemnly affirm in the name of God
that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties
that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge my duties
as member of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal
as member Kerala Administrative Tribunal
to the best of my ability, knowledge and judgment,
to the best of my ability, knowledge and judgment,
without fear or favor, affection or ill will,
without fear or favor, affection or ill will,
and that I will uphold the Constitution and the laws.
and that I will uphold the Constitution and the laws.
I,
I, P.K. Kesavan,
having been appointed as member of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal,
having been appointed as the member of Kerala Administrative Tribunal,
do solemnly affirm in the name of God
do solemnly affirm in the name of God
that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person or persons
that I will not directly or indirectly communicate or reveal to any person or persons
any matter which shall be brought under my consideration
any matter which shall be brought under my consideration
or shall become known to me as member of the said Kerala Administrative Tribunal,
or shall become known to me as the member of the said Kerala Administrative Tribunal,
except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as the member.
except as may be required for the due discharge of my duties as member.
The Honourable Chairman of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal, Mr. Justice C.K. Abdul Rahim, the Honourable Member, Justice P.V. Asha, the Honourable Judicial Member, the Honourable Member Sri Rajesh Dhawan, the Honourable Member Dr. Pradeep Kumar, the Honourable Judicial Member Srimati M.R. Sreelatha, the Honourable Member Sri P.K. Kesavan, former Member Sri Benny Gavasis, former Member Sri V. Rajendran, Justice T.V. Anil Kumar, Sri K.P. Jayachandran, Learned Additional Advocate General, Sri N. Manoj Kumar, Learned State Attorney, Advocate Anara Shaji, President, Thiruvananthapuram Bar Association, Advocate M. Fatauddin, President, Kerala Administrative Tribunal, Advocates Association, Thiruvananthapuram, Advocate I. Sheila Devi, President, Kerala Administrative Tribunal, Advocates Association, Ernakulam, learned state law officers, esteemed fellow members of the bar, the registrar and staff of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal, staff of the Advocate General's Office, advocates clerks, all other dignitaries, ladies and gentlemen. Today is a unique day in the history of this august institution for more reasons than one. This Honourable Tribunal, which came into existence more than 12 years ago on 26/8/2010, is going to function with its full sanctioned strength of 3 judicial members and 3 administrative members for the first time in its history. Considering the avowed objective for the establishment of this Honourable Tribunal, that of supplementing the Honourable High Court of Kerala in exercise of jurisdiction in relation to service matters requiring more than 12 years to function with full sanction strength is certainly a bit too late. But though a cliché, I will say better late than never. Dakshayani Velayathan, the only Dalit woman member of the Constitutional Assembly of the country, was from our state. The first popular ministry in the state had a fiery woman revolutionary, late K.R. Gauriamma, occupying an important portfolio. In 1959, within 3 years of formation of the state of Kerala, Justice Anna Chandi was elevated as a judge of Honourable High Court of Kerala, thus becoming the first woman High Court judge not only in the state but in the entire country. The state also gave to the country Justice Fatima Bibi, the first ever woman Supreme Court judge. However, in such a state like ours, it remained a glaring example of lack of gender diversity insofar as till the just concluded swearing-in ceremony, no woman had ever adorned the august office of a member of this honourable tribunal, either judicial or administrative, in the 12 years of its experience. Today, we have just seen 3 erudite honourable members this tribunal taking charge, inclusive of 2 women juries, a historic and momentous occasion for certain. It is historic in the sense that women are becoming members of this honourable tribunal for the first time, and momentous for the reason that the constitution of this honourable tribunal is becoming gender diverse, reflective of social realities. Justice P.V. Asha, a native of Nattiga near Thrissur, graduated from Vimala College, Thrissur, and acquired law degree from Government Law College, Ernakulam. After enrolling as a lawyer in 1983, her lordship began practicing at the courts at Irinalakuda as junior to Advocate K.R. Tamban. A first-generation lawyer with no mentor, her lordship knew that the motto for success in profession was sheer hard work alone. Her lordship tirelessly scanned through law journals even during the daily long bus commute from her house to the office at Irinalakuda. In 1985, her lordship shifted her practice to the Honourable High Court of Kerala as junior to senior advocate M.R. Rajendran Nair. Her lordship soon became to be noticed among fellow brethren in robes at the High Court as well as among litigant public as a young lawyer of enterprise who pursued the profession with all zest and enthusiasm. Recognizing her lordship's legal acumen, the government of Kerala in 1996 appointed her lordship as a senior government pleader at the High Court. As a state law officer, her lordship handled mainly service matters. On completion of the said stint as a state law officer in 2001, her lordship commenced independent practice. Her lordship's practice was mostly in the High Court of Kerala and the central and state administrative tribunals, and the areas of practice were predominantly service, constitutional and civil matters. Her lordship was standing counsel for various statutory bodies and was also in the panel of lawyers to represent the Honourable High Court. Her lordship was elevated as a judge of the Honourable High Court on 21/5/2014, becoming the second woman judge of the High Court to be directly elevated from the bar. Her lordship, as a judge of the Honourable High Court, was known for always being pleasant, polite and gentle in the court, while being firm and forthright in justice dispensation. Her lordship always gave a patient hearing, never used to cut short the arguments, and every argument raised by either side were reflected in the judgment with meticulous consideration. Her lordship retired from the judgeship of the High Court on 28/5/2021 on attaining superannuation. It is an irony of fate that I am today offering felicitation to Justice P.V. Asha as the Additional Advocate General of the state. Probably not many present here will be knowing that myself and her lordship were selected for appointment as judicial members of this honourable tribunal at its very inception. But for reasons that need not be dwelled into at this point of time, the appointment never came through. I continued with my profession and her lordship later got elevated to the High Court. A perusal of her lordship's judgments at the High Court would reveal her lordship's compassion for the marginalized, the physically disabled and the lesser privileged whose rights were trampled upon. I am for sure that The expertise her lordships acquired in service-related cases, first as a junior lawyer at the High Court, then as a state law officer, then as an independent law practitioner, and later as a judge, will hold her lordship in good stead in her lordship's tenure as an honourable member of this tribunal. Honourable Member M.R. Sreelatha was born on 26/5/1968 as the youngest daughter of Chandrasekhara Pillai of Mulavana family, who was a school teacher, and K. Ramabai of Pallana Pandavatha family, who was a homemaker. Sri R. Shankar Narayana Thambi, the Speaker of the first Kerala Legislative Assembly, was her maternal uncle. The Honourable Member had her schooling at Devasam High School, Erumeli, Kottayam, NSS High School, Muttut, and MGM High School, Thiruvalla. She completed her SSLC from Cotton Hill High School, Thiruvananthapuram, and pre-degree from Government Women's College, Thiruvananthapuram. The Honourable Member acquired her degree in law from Government Law College, Thiruvananthapuram in 1990 and post-graduation in Constitutional and Criminal Laws from Cochin University in the year 1993. She was actively associated with progressive student movements during her college days. During her post-graduation, the Honourable Member had opportunity to take various moot court competitions representing Department of Law, Cochin University, which chiseled her lawyering skills. She was an avid public speaker and represented the university in various seminars and conferences. The Honourable Member enrolled as a lawyer on 2/12/1990 and after completing her LLM commenced practice at Honourable High Court on 30th September 1993 as junior to Advocate P.K. Appanayar and then continued with her High Court practice as junior to Senior Advocate P.K. Suresh Kumar. In a very short span of time, she established herself as a young lawyer who came to the court with thorough and meticulous preparation of her briefs. Her specialized area of practice during those times was service matters, particularly cases relating to education service. She started her independent practice in 2001. The Honourable Member during the period from 2004 to 2009 was a standing counsel for the Indian Railways at the High Court. She successfully defended railways in umpteen cases before the High Court, particularly in service matters. During 2006-2011, the Honourable Member was the senior government pleader for the Government of Kerala at High Court. As state law officer, the Honourable Member during those times was more often deputed to defend the state in service litigations. During 2016 to 2021, the Honourable Member was the special government pleader to the Learned Advocate General. She, as the special government pleader, assisted the Learned Advocate General in the conduct of very many important cases that affected the interests of the state. She was also entrusted with the general supervision of the administration of the Office of the Advocate General and coordination of conduct of cases by state law officers, which she did with penmanship. In 2021, the Honourable Member was appointed as Special Government Pleader Finance, from which post she resigned with effect from 24/9/2022. The Honourable Member lost her father at her very young age of 11, and those were tough times for three siblings and their homemaker mother. They successfully overcame the distress with discipline, determination, and enterprise with traits the Honourable Member still carried through. Her brother C. Srikumar is a working journalist. Her sister Srikumari M.R. was employed with a central government public sector undertaking and has since retired. The Honourable Member is married to Dr. N. Ajit Kumar, who is heading an economic research institute called CSES for short at Kochi. And they have a son, N. Anand Shekhar, a law student in VIT Chennai. With her vast experience of close to 3 decades in litigation with focus particularly on service matters, I can vouch for the fact that the Honourable Member Srimati M.R. Sreelatha will be able to discharge her duties with all ease and successfully as she had discharged all her engagements till date. The Honourable Member Sri P.K. Kesavan was born on 1/6/1962. The Honourable Member is a graduate in horticulture and postgraduate in horticulture as well as agri-business management. He was selected to 1986 batch of Indian Forest Service. He has functioned as Conservator of Forests, Additional Principal Chief Conservator of Forests, Principal Chief Conservator of Forests, and Head of Forest Force, Kerala Forest Department. While in Forest Department, the Honourable Member was in charge of the protection, management and development of tropical natural forests and plantations, and was also the implementing officer of the World Bank assisted Kerala Forestry Project, apart from officiating in administrative capacities and involving in overall management of forests. While on central deputation, the Honourable Member had officiating as the Director of the Ministry of Panchayat Raj, Government of India, and as Director Ministry of Civil Aviation, Government of India. He had also been Secretary to Union Minister of State for Power and the Secretary to the Union Minister of State for Civil Aviation. The Honourable Member was earlier the Program Director of the Kerala Horticultural Development Program, an initiative of the Department of Agriculture, Government of Kerala. He was also the Managing Director of Vehicle Resorts Development Corporation. The vast administrative experience of the Honourable Member Sri P.K. Kesavan will certainly help him in his new assignment of justice dispensation, and will also inure to the benefit of other honourable members of the tribunal, particularly judicial members, in properly examining the nuances of administrative process. May the newly sworn-in honourable members be blessed with the strength and courage to discharge their solemn functions. I also extend my wishes to the family members of the newly sworn-in honourable members on this joyous occasion. Jai Hind.
Honourable Chairman, Mr. C.K. Abdul Rahim, Honourable Members, Mr. Rajesh Dhawan, Dr. Mr. Pradeep Kumar, Honourable new members, Ms. Justice P.V. Asha, Mrs. Advocate M.R. Sreelatha, Mr. P.K. Kesavan, IFoS, Honourable Advocate, Additional Advocate General Ashok M. Chariya, Additional Advocate General Mr. K.P. Jayachandran, State Attorney Mr. Manoj, Advocates Association, KAT Advocates Association Advocate M. Fathuddin, President of Advocate Association Ernakulam Sheila Devi, Registrar of the KAT Mr. Shahjahan, Assistant Registrars, Legislative Secretary Bashir, Justice T.V. Anil Kumar, Secretary of this Association Saji C.L. S.L., Public Prosecutors, other personalities present here, Senior Advocates, Deputy Registrars, brothers and sisters at the bar, and official staff. We are here to welcome our new members, Justice P.V. Asha, Mrs. Advocate M.R. Sreelatha, and Mr. P.K. Kesavan. Justice P.V. Asha, who has just sworn in as the judicial member, is familiar for all of us. She has been a successful judge. She is an expert in service and constitutional laws and has served as senior government pleader in the High Court before her appointment as High Court judge. She is an authority in service and constitutional laws. Hope the success graph goes up here also. Mrs. Advocate M.S. Sreelatha was a High Court lawyer and was serving as a special government pleader. Mr. P.K. Kesavan is a 1986 batch IFoS officer who belongs to Thamarasheri, Kozhikode. He started his career as Assistant Forest Conservator in Nilampur. He has since served as DFO in Nilampur and Thiruvananthapuram, Forest Conservator in Palakkad and Kozhikode, Social Forestry Conservator in Ernakulam, and Additional Chief Forest Conservator in the Vigilance Wing and Northern Region. The Trivandrum Bar Association, of which I am the President, has the credit of being the oldest and the largest among the bars in the entire state. I am extremely proud and happy to be here in this solemn occasion representing such a massive and powerful bar. I wish the new member all success and a great path ahead. Thank you all. Jai Hind.
Honourable Chairman Mr. Justice C.K. Abdul Rahim, Honourable Judicial Members, Honourable Justice Kumari P.V. Asha, Honourable Member Ms. M.R. Sreelatha, Honourable Administrative Members Sri Rajesh Dhawan and Mr. Pradeep Kumar, and P.K. Kesavan, Learned Additional Advocate General Sri Ashok M. Cherian, and Sri K.P. Jayachandran, former Honourable High Court Judge Justice T.V. N. Kumar, former judicial members Honourable Mr. Benny Gavasis and Honourable Mr. V. Rajendran, Sri Anira Shaji, President Trivandrum Bar Association, Srimati Sheila Devi I, President Kerala Administrative Tribunal Ernakulam Advocates Association, Sri A. M. Bashir, Kerala Legislative Secretary, Sri Saji S.L. Secretary, Kerala Administrative Tribunal Advocates Association, Government Leaders, Kerala Public Service Commission Standing Council Sri Remeshan, Registrar Sri A. Shahjahan, Deputy Registrar Srimati Shirin Agnes Fernandez and Srimati Vidita B, other Deputy Registrars and members of the staff of Kerala Administrative Tribunal, senior lawyers, members of Trivandrum Bar Association, members of KAT Advocates Association in Thiruvananthapuram and Ernakulam, members of Clerks Association, family members of Honourable Judicial Members of Honourable Justice Kumari P.V. Asha, Ms. M.R. Sreelatha and Mr. P.K. Kesavan, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It's with much joy that we see the swearing-in ceremony of the two judicial members, Honourable Justice P.V. Asha, Honourable M.R. Sreelatha and Administrative Member Honourable P.K. Kesavan today. We, the bar, are all the happier and relieved since the KAT Advocates Association at Trivandrum and Ernakulam had a big role to play in ensuring that the tribunal could function during the intervening period between the end of term of the previous judicial members till the appointment of the new judicial members. Both the associations had jointly fought for ensuring that the previous judicial members continued to function, which prevented the tribunal from becoming almost non-functional. The KAT Advocates Association hopes that this unity will be preserved in all matters so that we can protect and strengthen the functioning of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal in the days ahead. It's always noteworthy to observe that the Kerala Administrative Tribunal has ensured high standards of functioning from day one. Under the able guidance of the founding chairman, Honourable Justice K. Balakrishnan Nair, the high standards continued under the able leadership of the next chairman, Honourable Justice T.R. Ramachandran Nair, and the present chairman, Honourable Justice C.K. Abdul Rahim. We remember the dedicated services of all the members who have ensured that this tribunal functioned properly and ensured the highest judicial standards. Today, we are seeing the passing of the torch to able hands to lead this tribunal forward. We are happy that though the selection process was delayed, the results have been worth the wait. The Honourable President of India has been pleased to appoint Honourable Justice P.V. Asha, Honourable M.R. Sreelatha and Administrative Member Honourable P.K. Kesavan, who joined this tribunal today. Honourable Justice P.V. Asha, who had appeared many a time before this tribunal as counsel, was initially supposed to join this bench in the first round of the selection process. However, fortune favored her and she was in fact appointed as a judge of the Honourable High Court of Kerala, where she served from 21/5/2014 to 31/5/2021. She has laid down the law in a large number of cases. It is a widely known fact that she has earned the reputation of a hard-working, knowledgeable and erudite judge. She has made out a very strong case for appointment for more women to the post of judges in the Honourable High Court and other judicial institutions. In that sense, she is a trailblazer and we are very happy to see that her judicial innings continue in this tribunal. Her deep understanding of constitutional, administrative and service law will definitely strengthen and take this tribunal to greater heights. Honourable M.R. Sreelatha, judicial member, brings with her the vast experience of being a counsel at the Honourable High Court of Kerala from 1993 till date. She has served as senior government pleader on multiple occasions and also as the standing counsel for railways. Till her appointment to this tribunal, she was the special government pleader representing the finance department at the Honourable High Court of Kerala. The tribunal is definitely going to be empowered by the vast experience of this judicial member who takes office today. It's particularly important to note that we have two capable women joining the bench today. This is a step in the right direction. Yesterday, Honourable Judicial Member Sri V. Rajendran had in his reference speech remarked that women are capable of holding their own in the legal field. He pointed out that there are many competent lady lawyers who appear before this tribunal and conduct cases competently and efficiently. He noted that the appointment of two women to the bench of this tribunal is only an endorsement of the competence of lady lawyers. That is an already established fact. We, the bar, express their joy in seeing this historic occasion for this tribunal. Honourable P.K. Kesavan, who has taken charge as administrative member, brings with him vast administrative experience. Such capabilities and experience suit the role of a technical member who will strengthen the functioning of the tribunal by bringing in the insight and understanding of the government machinery. His services for the state and union governments over a career spanning 36 years has given him the deep understanding needed to be a member in this tribunal. We are happy to see that a person with solid credentials is being appointed to this tribunal for its effective functioning and dispensation of justice. Today is historic for this tribunal. Though the tribunal was established in the year 2010, it's after a period of nearly 12 years that the tribunal is finally having its full strength of the Honourable Chairman and members. Even with much constraints before, this tribunal has functioned in a worthy manner. The credibility of this tribunal as a judicial institution was never in doubt. The high quality of functioning of this tribunal has been evident to every observer. Many who doubted knew endorsed this tribunal as strong judicial institution. The bar is now happy to place on record that we have always supported every effort of this tribunal for its judicial independence, professional functioning and proper conduct of all its proceedings. With full strength, this tribunal can reach greater heights in its functioning. We express our gratitude to the Honourable Chairman, the members both former and present, and registrars Sri A. Shahjahan and former registrars who put in lot of efforts to make this day happen. Their focused striving ensured that the tribunal reaches full strength on this day. We, the bar, fulfilled our side of the partnership in ensuring that constitutional remedies were resorted to ensure that this tribunal did not collapse without enough members and benches during the selection process of the newly appointed members. We only hope that such extraordinary steps need not be taken in the future. We want a proper mechanism whereby vacancies are filled without any delay so that nobody suffers. The litigants are the ones who ultimately suffer. The bar wants the tribunal to have full strength at all times. In Madras Bar Association versus Union of India and another, known as MBA 3 judgment, the Honourable Supreme Court had directed the Union Government to constitute a National Tribunals Commission to act as an independent body to supervise the appointments and functioning of the tribunals. It's high time that the said National Tribunals Commission is constituted for the good of all, including the Kerala Administrative Tribunal. We all witness a moment that will be noted in history of this great judicial institution. The three members who took office today bring much joy to all of us. The full strength of the tribunal gives us genuine hope for greater heights in the functioning and credibility of this tribunal. We, the bar, offer our fullest support and sincere wholehearted service to the tribunal's functioning. We request the new members to be frank with us, the bar, as we are equal stakeholders in its functioning. We are always open to all concerns for the proper functioning of this tribunal. We, the bar, wish all the new members all the very best in their posts in this tribunal. I, on behalf of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal Advocates Association, welcome Honourable Justice Kumari P.V. Asha, Honourable Ms. M.R. Sreelatha, and Administrative Member Mr. P.K. Kesavan with warmest wishes. Jai Hind.
Justice C.K. Abdul Rahim, Honourable Chairman, Kerala Administrative Tribunal, the newly appointed judicial members, Justice Kumari P.V. Asha, Honourable Member Srimati M.R. Sreelatha, the Honourable Administrative Member Sri P.K. Kesavan, Honourable Administrative Member Sri Rajesh Thaman, Honourable Administrative Member Dr. Pradeep Kumar, former Judicial Members Sri V. Rajendran and Benny Garvasis, Additional Advocate General Sri Ashokam Cherian, Sri K.P. Jayachandran, State Attorney Sri N. Manoj Kumar, Legislative, Sri A. M. Bashir, Secretary, Legislative Assembly, then Justice T.V. Anil Kumar, Sri Anayara Shaji, President, Bar Association, Thiruvananthapuram, Sri M. Fatawuddin, President, Kerala Administrative Tribunal Advocates Association, Thiruvananthapuram, Registrar, Deputy Registrars, State Law Officers, Advocate Clerks, and all other members and my dear colleagues. Today, this August Assembly is here to welcome the two newly appointed Honourable Judicial Members, Honourable Justice Kumari P.V. Asha and Srimati M.R. Sreelatha, and the Honourable Administrative Member Sri P.K. Kesavan. Let me extend the wholehearted welcome to all the three above Honourable Members to this institution, August institution. As the majority of the members assembled here know almost everything about the life as an advocate of both the Honourable Judicial Members, and with regard to the Honourable Justice Kumari Asha as Honourable Judge of the Honourable High Court of Kerala, I am not venturing to consume the time of this august body in describing much about their biography except a bare minimum. Her Lordship Justice Kumari Asha was born at Tripurayar after having graduated from Imala College, Thrissur, and acquired law degree from Government Law College, Ernakulam, and got enrolled as an advocate in 1983 as a junior to senior advocate Sri M.R. Rajendran Nair. And prior to her elevation as a judge of the Honourable High Court of Kerala on 21/5/2014, she was popularly called Asha Teti among the members junior in age to her lordship in the profession. She was respected much by the bar and the bench for her legal acumen and for the love and affection to fellow human beings. It would not be an exaggeration on my part to say that she can be described as a person fully committed to the profession of law as an advocate, government pleader during the term 1996 to 2001, and as a judge of the Honourable High Court of Kerala from 21/5/2014 to the date of retirement on superannuation on 28/5/2021, by choosing herself to be a spinster. I bow before and welcome her once again on her becoming a judicial member of this Honourable Tribunal. Though her Lordship's father Vijayan passed away, her Lordship's mother Srimati Gaurima is alive and is viewing this occasion from their house itself. The Honourable Judicial Member Srimati M.R. Sreelatha was born at Tiruvalla as the blessed daughter to the late Sri Chandrasekharan Pillai and Srimati K. Ramabai. After having law degree from Government Law College, Thiruvananthapuram, and took LLM from Cochin University of Science and Technology, and started her professional career as an advocate in 1993 before the Honourable High Court of Kerala. She started practice with the late Sri Appanayar, a lawyer of the bar. She was a senior government pleader during 2006-2011 and a special government pleader cooperation and special government pleader finance from 2021 onwards. It is needless to mention her unchallenged professional advancement in career before the persons present here and anybody acquainted with this profession. She is blessed to have a reputed academician, Dr. Ajit Kumar, as her husband, who is presently working as director for Cochin Social, Economic and Environmental Studies, and a son, Mr. Anand Shekhar, pursuing his studies in law. I once more extend a hearty welcome to her in her newly assigned job as a judicial member and wish her all success. The Honourable Administrative Member Sri B.K. Kesavan, IFoS, was born in Tamarasheri, Kozhikode. He entered the Indian Forest Service in 1986 after having postgraduated in horticulture from the Indian Agricultural Research Institute, New Delhi. He has also acquired a master's degree in agri-business management at London University. He was working as a principal chief forest conservator from May 2018 onwards till his retirement. He has also served as director in Ministries of Panchayat Raj, Power and Civil Aviation with all reflects his administrative abilities. Having been presently appointed as Honourable Administrative Member in this Honourable Tribunal, I, on behalf of the whole bar, extend a wholehearted welcome to you, sir. Last but not least, I extend my wholehearted thanks to all the participants who participated here. Jai Hind.
Honourable Chairman, Mr. Justice C.K. Abdul Rahim, brother and sister members, my brother, Mr. Justice T.V. Anil Kumar, former judge of the High Court of Kerala, esteemed former members, Mrs. Benny Garvasis and V. Rajendran, Mrs. Ashok Cherian and Mr. Jayachandran, the Additional Advocate Generals, Sri N. Manoj Kumar, State Attorney, Sri M. Bashir, Legislative Secretary, Sri Bennichan Thomas, Principal Chief Conservator of Forest, Sri Anera Shaji, President of Thiruvananthapuram Bar Association, Advocate M. Fattahuddin, President of KAT Advocates Association, Thiruvananthapuram, Advocate Srimati I. Sheila Devi, President of KAT Advocates Association, Ernakulam, learned law officers of the state, learned senior advocates, members of the bar, registrar, and other officers of the Kerala Administrative Tribunal, and other members of the staff, all other dignitaries, advocate clerks, my dear friends, ladies and gentlemen, who are viewing this function offline and online, a very good morning to one and all. At the outset, let me express my gratitude to the learned Additional Advocate General and the presidents of the respective advocates associations for the nice words and the greetings. Service has been my passion ever since I joined the office of Senior Advocate Sri M.R. Rajendran Nair at Ernakulam in 1985. With the blessings of God Almighty, my elders and seniors, and the prayers of my dearest friends, I am endowed with an opportunity to handle my favorite subject exclusively. I am grateful to all those who had been instrumental for it. As you are aware, a break of 16 months has been incurred in my service career. The break in dealing with service matters of the state is still longer. I hope I would be able to make up those breaks with the support of the erudite members of the bar who would update me. The very purpose behind the establishment of tribunals is expedition in the course of justice. That purpose can be achieved only with the wholehearted cooperation of the bar as well as the members of the staff, well-studied and well-equipped lawyers on both sides, and dedicated staff of the tribunal would definitely assist in qualitative and speedy disposal of matters. I request the learned Additional Advocate General to see that vigilant and competent government leaders are assigned duty in the tribunal and the concerned departments are furnishing them with relevant and timely instructions. I assure you that I would strive my best for rendering justice in time and to uphold the tradition and prestige of this institution with the cooperation of the learned members, advocates and staff. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Honourable Chairperson Justice C.K. Abdul Rahim, my brother and sister members, respected former members of the Tribunal Sri Benny Garvasis and Sri V. Rajendran, learned Additional Advocate General Sri Ashokam Cherian, learned Additional Advocate General Sri K.P. Jayachandran, learned State Attorney Sri N. Manoj Kumar, Legislative Secretary Sri M. Bashir, Justice T.V. Anil Kumar, Principal Chief Conservator and Head and Forest Sri Bennichan Thomas, Advocate Anera Shaji, President Bar Association Thiruvananthapuram, Advocate Fattahuddin, President KAT Advocates Association Thiruvananthapuram, Advocate I. Sheila Devi, KAT Advocates Association Ernakulam, Advocate Sri A. Shah Jahan, Registrar, staff of KAT and government law officers, my friends at the bar, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, I express my gratitude to all the members of the selection committee headed by the Honourable Chief Justice of the High Court of Kerala for finding me suitable to occupy the seat of judicial member in this tribunal. I also thank the learned Additional Advocate General and presidents of the Advocates Associations for the kind words spoken about me. I spent most of my childhood in the village of Irmeli. At the age of 13, I lost my father, P. Chandrasekhara Pillai, who was the headmaster of the school where I studied. We then shifted to Tiruvalla and then to Thiruvananthapuram. After completing pre-degree from Government Women's College, Thiruvananthapuram, I took LLB from Government Law College, Thiruvananthapuram, and LLM from Cochin University of Science and Technology. I bowed down before my teachers who guided me so far. My father was the one who showed me by his deeds how important it is to pursue everything one does in life with passion, big or small. He showed me that giving oneself fully for a cause you believe, unmindful of consequences, is what matters most. My mother, Emma Bai, faced life's adversities with calm and composure. This quality of hers I strive to acquire. My father's younger brother, Sri P. Sadashivam Pillai, who is here with us, brought me up after the death of my father. He always inspired me to remain committed to the society in which we live and to strive for its improvement. My father-in-law, late Sri N.K. Narayana Pillai, who always took great interest in my professional growth, would have been one of the happiest persons if he was here today. In September 1993, I entered the profession with all the insecurities of a rural Malayalam medium educated girl, with none of my family members in the legal profession. I recall with utmost gratitude Advocate late Sri P.K. Appanayar, with whom I began my career as a practicing advocate in the pre-internet, pre-mobile phone days when we had to check through a stack of journals. A fatherly figure to me, if not for his support, affection and care, it would not have been possible for me to overcome the insecurities of a fresher. I miss him greatly at this moment. Though I was emotionally attached to a patent, professionally I was associating more with his son, Senior Advocate P.K. Suresh Kumar. In his inimitable style of guidance, he gave the opportunities many fields in the initial days itself. He gave me tremendous independence which instilled the confidence to represent, to fail and to learn. But for him, I will not be what I am as an advocate. I also thank all my colleagues at SAS Legal, especially Advocate K.P. Sudhir and Advocate Sandeep Angarath, for their unfailing friendship and for facilitating unimaginable professional and personal support. I recall the confidence reposed on me by late C.P. Sudhara Prasad, with whom I worked as Senior GP and Special GP to AG for nearly a decade. I owe him for the complete trust he had in me, which gave me the courage to do my duties. I miss him on this occasion. I also had the privilege to work with Sri K. Gopalkrishna Kurup, President Advocate General, after joining as Special GP Finance in 2021. I was the beneficiary of sustained professional engagement with him and in abundant measure the affection as well. Yet another name I fondly remember on this occasion is that of Sri P.V. Surendranath, Senior Advocate Supreme Court and National General Secretary All India Lawyers Union, who lent me great support in professional personal life. Sri N.N. Sugunabalan, Senior Advocate, deserves a special mention as he was the one who found an office for me to begin my practice. I also recall with gratitude all my colleagues in the Advocate General Camp Office and the Liaison Office of the Finance Department in the High Court for their support. I also express my gratitude to the staff of the SAS Legal, staff of the Office of the Advocate General and the liaison officers of various departments. My husband Ajit, who is known to me from the age of 8, was there with me with his emotional support whenever I was in need of it. My son Anand Shekhar is my best friend and critic. I have an affectionate family. My sister-in-law, Advocate A.R. Deepa, and Advocate Minnie Wilson Mullasheril have always been a source of unfailing support in my personal and professional life. My sister Emma Srikumari and brother C. Srikumar stood by me always. I am blessed to have close friends who have given me advice, wisdom, and the much needed laughter. I do not name them here for the fear of omission. I believe that a lawyer, as a member of the privileged group among the citizens, have the duty to contribute to the society. The struggles of lawyers, especially of those at the beginning of their career and women lawyers, is a cause that is very dear to me. I request the support, cooperation, and trust from all represented here. I will do my very best to demonstrate that I am worthy of your support. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Honourable
Chairman of the Administrative Tribunal, Justice C.K. Abdul Rahim, brother and sister members of this tribunal, Additional Advocate General Sri Ashok M. Cherian, Additional Advocate General Sri K.P. Jayachandran, former members of this tribunal, Sri Benny Garvasis, Sri Rajendran, President of Trivandrum Bar Association, Sri Aniyara Shaji, President of CAT Advocates Association, Sri Fatahuddin, President of CAT Advocates Association Cochin, Advocate Sheila Devi, State Attorney Sri Manoj Kumar, Legislative Secretary Sri Bashir, former Justice Sri T.V. Anil Kumar, learned members of this bar, ladies and gentlemen. I am highly indebted to each one of you for making this a very solemn function. On this momentous occasion, I fondly remember my beloved parents, the teachers, and each one who has contributed to make me reach where I sit today. When the Search cum Selection Committee had an interaction with me, several questions were raised, but two questions, they will remain in my mind throughout my service in this tribunal. The first question was, why do we have these administrative tribunals? So I had scanned through the Constitution, Article 323A, Part 14, and I explained what I understood out of that. And promptly came the next question, has it served its purpose? I was taken by surprise for a moment, and that was reflected in my answer, and I said yes and no. And immediately followed the question, why? I said, sir, if the purpose was quick disposal of cases, quick justice, and inexpensive justice, it has served to a great extent. And I knew about 135 cases of Forest Department were pending in this tribunal. And I knew there were many cases pending in the High Court. So I said, so these are my reasons. And questions stopped there. So these will remain in my mind throughout my service in this tribunal. I've been a professional bureaucrat for last 36 years till I retired from service earlier this year. So I've been respondent most of the times, or petitioner, or appellant in hundreds of cases, including this tribunal, Forest Tribunal, EFL Tribunal, Honourable High Court, Honourable Supreme Court. So I have sufficient experience of seeing it from the other side of the table, but I have nothing to claim from this side of the table. So this, I am sure, will not stand me in good stead for the responsibilities assigned to me. And I have no professional legal background. What I have is what I told. So it will be my endeavor to compensate the areas where I lack. I am extremely thankful to each members for showering the best wishes and blessings on me. I am thankful to the Search cum Selection Committee for finding me suitable for this job and recommending so. I am thankful to the Union Government, I am thankful to the State Government for assigning these huge responsibilities on me and having trust in me. I'll do my level best to meet the expectations of this high office. I'm thankful to the Honourable Chairman and the fellow members of the Tribunal for warmly taking me into their fold. I'm thankful to each one of you for making this a grand function, for all the good words spoken about me. I'm thankful to each one of you. And once again, I'll do my level best to discharge the responsibilities and trust on me. That's my assurance. Thank you all. Jai Hind.
Judicial work of this tribunal will resume by 12 o'clock noon.
The ceremony is complete. Thank you all. Jai Hind.